Texas officials vow to protect their election system after discovering more than 98,000 non-citizens were registered to vote. One America's Pearson Sharp has more on the startling voter fraud numbers.
While California insists illegal voting doesn't happen, Texas is cracking down on more than 58,000 non-U.S. citizens who voted in one or more elections. Friday, the Texas Secretary of State, David Whitley, announced nearly 100,000 suspected non-citizens were found on active voter rolls across the state. And according to officials, over half of them have already voted in a Texas election. That's a second-degree felony in the state, but apparently that's not enough to deter illegals from casting their votes anyway. The discovery follows an 11-month investigation, with the Attorney General suggesting this could open the door for another massive new investigation. Secretary of State Whitley vowed the lists would be cleaned up immediately, claiming his office would use every tool available to protect the accuracy of future elections. To do that, officials will use information from the Department of Public Safety to check the voter registration database and locate potential non-citizens who are registered to vote. If a non-citizen is identified, they'll be required to provide proof of citizenship if they want to stay registered, including a birth certificate or U.S. passport. This news comes after undercover journalists revealed in November that thousands of non-citizens and illegal aliens were actually voting in the midterms in Texas. One notable case involved a Mexican national who is now facing deportation after a Fort Worth jury convicted her for illegal voting in 2017. Republican Governor Greg Abbott said he was pleased with the findings, which proved that maintaining voter rolls helps protect the integrity of elections. He also promised to take any action necessary to safeguard against illegal voting. It's a stark contrast to California, where Secretary of State Alex Padilla repeatedly ignored evidence of illegal voting until a lawsuit this month forced him to clean up the voter rolls. At the start of January, more than 1.5 million people were found to be inaccurately registered to vote in L.A. County alone, with millions more suspected statewide. In addition to those 1.5 million inaccuracies, another 30,000 people, including illegal aliens, were found to be registered to vote in the months leading up to the November primaries. But despite that lawsuit, despite knowing the DMV was actively registering tens of thousands of illegals, despite new laws allowing vote harvesting that ignore citizenship, and despite illegal aliens actually being allowed to work in polling places and handle votes, Democrats in California refuse to admit illegal voting is a problem. Is it so hard to believe that someone who came to the country illegally would be unwilling to vote illegally? And unlike Texas, legislators in Sacramento have made it clear they have no interest in cleaning up the voter rolls, meaning, once again, it's up to the people to ensure their own votes are being protected. Because every illegal alien who casts a vote cancels out the vote of a true American citizen. Pearson Sharp, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.